did it. We're back. Welcome, everybody. This is the Stay Outta My Fridge podcast, which you probably didn't know that because you just heard the catchy little jingle. This is the podcast where sometimes it's a bunch of dads. Other times, it's a dad and some kids. And this week is dad with kids mode. The boys are busy, and we're in full summer mode. Sorry again about the air conditioning in the background. It's pretty toasty in here, huh, girls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, hey, the girls, it's Avery, it's Isla. Hopefully, you guys are staying cool. And I'm going to tell you right now, if looks could kill, you're killing it. Isla, you got a ladybug face mask on, and a ladybug yo-yo, and a ladybug purse. And have you ever seen the movie, The Ladybugs? It's a soccer movie with Rodney Dangerfield. Have you ever seen it?
No.
What were you going to say? Besides that, you haven't seen it? Why are you dressed up like a ladybug?
I don't have from Miraculous. It's a movie that has Cat Noir and Ladybug.
You ever seen it, Avery?
Only when she...
That sounds about right. Is it a movie or a TV show?
It has episodes. I don't know what that's called. I forgot.
Gotcha. All right. So...
And I don't have a purse. I just have Tiki, which
Tiki.
is the little Empire
Gotcha.
doll thingy.
All right, just do me a favor. Just turn the mic so it's facing your mouth a little bit. Can you help her, Avery? Spin it. Yeah, spin it. That's a little close, but either way, that'll work. All right, so first off, I want to congratulate you girls. Happy summer. You're all done with third grade. We're all done with sixth grade. We're moving on to fourth and seventh. Holy cow, time is flying. And both of you have made some comments like, I wish I was back in school. And it's only been a couple of days.
I do not wish that I'm back in school. To make myself clear.
Fair enough. Avery did say that out your mouth, didn't
Yes.
you? Yeah. Is it just because? And this is the wild thing for me as a father, me as a coach, and seeing all this. We go from busy. It's like a roller coaster. Then there's just nothing. And I think that's what happens. You get a little bit bored. And kids these days, you guys don't know how to be bored, do you?
No.
It's weird. So that's why the other day I was saying, come on, we're going to go stare at some clouds and see what the clouds look like. We're going to take some Pringle cans and put them on there. And we're going to be Pringle hands. We're going to go outside and hit some softballs instead of just doing this, right? TikTok, doom scroll, YouTube, miraculous ladybug. Was that a good impersonation?
No.
Yes.
One yes, one no. We are two girls that can't agree. Shocker.
Actually, something exciting is that I'm practicing being a pitcher.
Yeah, we got a practice in. We got a catcher. We're going to do some softball. We got basketball camps coming up, which at the time that this comes out, happy almost July 4th. It's July 3rd. That means Avery is a couple of days into a very hot, sweltering, good all-girls basketball camp. And Isla is going to be gearing up for a basketball camp the next week that Avery is also going to do.
And my birthday.
And my birthday, oh yeah. Which, Isla, don't let me forget, I still haven't ordered anything.
July 7th.
Well, it's not rude. I've been asking. So listen, this is a dad perspective. You're sitting here, hey, rude. You sent me a whole bunch of stuff that is girl stuff on an Amazon wish list, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm a dude. Yes, I'm a girl dad. But I asked all of the girls in the house to help pick out things from said list, and guess who has told me what to order from said list?
Nobody.
So how is it rude for me? So what I need you to do, Isla, when we get in here, I want you to remind your mom and Sissy that I got to order things tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. Okay.
I know what I'm ordering.
Okay, awesome. So, basketball camps, are you pretty excited for 2 weeks of basketball camps, aren't you?
Yeah.
What about you, Isla? You've never been to a basketball camp, so what do you think a basketball camp is like? Just, what do you think you do? What do you think it's like?
You practice shooting, I think.
The whole time?
I've been to a basketball camp.
Oh, yeah, you did the town rec stuff last year.
Yeah,
so
but that's not a real basketball camp.
This is going to be good. So what else? You just think you're going to shoot?
And dribble and play games and like basketball games. Like pig, you know what I mean.
There's going to be pigs there?
No, like the game pig.
Gotcha. Close, but
Yeah,
no.
but no.
There's going to be some good stuff. You're going to be working out, probably with Sarge might be there again. You're gonna do some fun. And you're going to work as hard as you can, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to get a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, girl.
And a popsicle.
And a popsicle. And a lot of knowledge. And you're going to sleep really good at night because it's going to be toasty. And it's going to be Avery's birthday. And Coach Backus's birthday.
Yeah, we share a birthday.
You do. Except for his, he's had a couple more than you, right? Cool. And what else is exciting at the time of the recording? You guys just went to an old school movie theater, right? Which one did you sit in? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
So describe, Avery. First, I'm going to let you go, then Isla. Describe the movie theater. I want you to paint the picture for anybody, because if anybody's in a city, they're used to like IMAXs and super nice, state-of-the-art everything. I want you to describe, in your own words, the movie theater, and then Isla, I want you to describe this movie. And this isn't a shout-out. This isn't like a... Not a shout-out. This isn't a like a dish, or what's the word I'm looking for? A knock, or this isn't anything bad about the theater. I love that it's an old-school theater. And why I say it's old school, it's still real in film, as far as I know. It's not quite digital yet, so it's not. We're not making fun of this movie theater by any means. Describe it.
So how I would describe it, or the one we sat in is different than the one I've been in. I've only ever been in the first movie theater.
Okay.
The cool one.
But we were in movie theater 2, and you walk in and there's just one set of rows. They're like probably like 7-person rows. And
Was it the one when you come in to the left, or kind of straight to the right?
so when you come in, you go straight and then to the right.
Gotcha. And I love that, for anybody that couldn't see it on camera, she did have to do this to see which one was left. So. Rock the red. All right, so 7 rows. You're in there. And have you been to other movie theaters, like, say, in a bigger city or something? Say, Watertown at the mall?
No,
or
I've only been in.
Gotcha. You got anything else, or is that, should we have Isla try to
That's
describe?
it.
What do you got, kid?
I'm going to describe, like, when you walk in.
Okay.
So you walk in, and there's where you pay, and then you can go turn, and you can get your snacks. You will get your ticket of where you're going to go.
Okay.
And then you go to that movie theater. There was one chair that had to get taped up and, like, taped to the seat because it was falling backwards.
Yeah, that happens. All right, that's pretty good. So let me ask you this. You guys get a little snacks? You get some movie theater snacks? Or did you sneak your own snacks in?
We got movie theater snacks.
Oh, what'd you get, Avery?
I got peanut butter M&Ms and water.
Isla, let me guess. Reese's?
I'm
Oh.
not a big Reese's fan anymore.
What?
They hurt my teeth.
Maybe you should brush more. Burn. Just kidding. She brushes twice a day. All right, what'd you get for a snack?
My snack was a little kid's thing, and it came with a drink.
Uh-huh. What was the drink did you go with?
I went with red slush.
Girl, okay. So we got a red slush.
And gummies.
Mm-hmm. Like bears or worms?
Gummy, like little
Bunches.
fruit.
Okay. Well, don't look at me like that, Ladybug. I didn't know. I wasn't there. Is it a pretty reasonable request to say bear or worm? That's what I think when I think gummies. Okay, so we got slushy, red, the gummies, fruit.
And there's popcorn.
Ooh,
And it all comes up to $5 for the kids.
that's pretty good.
And Mom, little secret, we like to get the big refillable size. When I run out of popcorn in mine and I want more, he dumps some into mine.
Oh, secret. Well, that's a mom hack. So let me guess, Sissy got popcorn and a soda, and your mom got popcorn and a soda?
Yes.
Yes, that is exactly
Shocker.
what happened.
Movie theater popcorn hits different, and I'm a big fan. And know what's
And
those
Sissy-
little weirdos? You know what they'll do? They'll let that popcorn get a little bit stale, and they like a little bit of some stale movie theater popcorn. Not for me. What about the look of disgust on both of your face paints the entire picture that you guys aren't there. Okay, so we got the movie snacks. Are those?
Can I finish?
There's
something?
more. Yeah, go ahead.
So, Mom, there was this big thing of popcorn, and Sissy took it so them two can share it. And she's like, and went out and bought herself a mini popcorn for just herself. And then she got peanut butter M&Ms.
Sissy did.
Meg.
And she snuck them in her popcorn.
Hey.
So we wouldn't know, and then I figured out, and she gave me like a bun.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes when moms or dads or whoever's involved want to do a little something for themselves, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
What was the movie that you guys went and watched?
We watched How to Train Your Dragon, the live action one.
Okay, and I heard somebody fell asleep at the beginning and somebody fell asleep at the end.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm so mad
I
that
fell
I fell
asleep at the
end.
beginning because It was just boring in the beginning, and there was nothing happening, so I just fell asleep.
Okay,
Who fell asleep to the part where he was training his dragon?
That's kind of the whole movie, isn't it? Well, all right, so let's talk about the movie without giving any spoilers out, because I think it's a newer movie and we don't want to give any spoilers. So, did you guys? And we'll go Avery and then Isla again. Avery, did you like the movie?
I liked like the middle and the end, but the beginning was really boring.
Because they have to build it up a little bit. They didn't catch your attention. All right. So, if you were at home and that movie was on, would you have changed it? You think?
Yes.
Or do you think you would have toughed through?
I would have changed it.
But that's one of the beauties of being at the theater watching a certain movie. But you ended up liking the rest of it, just not the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And Isla, did you like the movie?
I loved it.
Yeah. So if you guys were to rank the movie 1 through 10, and you can use decibels like 1.2, 7.6, 10 being the best, there can't be another better movie, so there's probably not a 10. 9, it's got to be one of the best movies you've ever seen in your entire life. 8 is one of the, still a great movie. 7, 6, you get the point. You had to rank it 1 through 10. What do you think?
I'd rate it like a 6.5.
That's pretty good. That's a good score.
I was gonna go 6, but that's too close to Avery's. I'll go 7 point. Can I do 10?
1 through 9, so 7.9.
7.9.
That's a solid score. That means it's a great movie. It's not the best movie you've ever seen. It's definitely not the worst. That's 7, 9, 6. All right, what'd you say? 7?
6.5.
6.5. Solid score. So here you had it from the Kids Critiques. How to Train a Dragon. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, but it's like the real life version, not the cartoon.
Oh, gotcha. They did that with like Lion King and a couple other movies too. Did you guys ever seen that? The Lion King real
I
life?
I saw the Snow White real action.
Yeah.
I really wanted to watch both of those, Mufasa and the Snow White one, but I haven't got time yet.
The
Yeah.
Snow White one, the real action or the live action, whatever you call it, was not good
No.
compared to the like old Disney princess Cinderella.
And they
Or
did it
not
with
Cinderella.
they did it with Little Mermaid too, right?
Yeah, the Little Mermaid recreate is not nearly as good as the
No.
real movie.
Dang.
It's good though. It's not
I don't think
horrible.
it's good at all.
Isn't it the same thing? It's just with real people instead
But
of
Ariel doesn't even have red hair.
She has brown.
oh, well, whatever. Other than that,
No, just no.
imagine. Do you think they'll ever do like Finding Nemo or Finding Dory real life?
They just did Stitch real life too.
Really?
I know. I really.
How do they do
wanna watch
Stitch
that.
real life? What kind of animal is Stitch? Or what is Stitch?
Stitch? It looks just like Stitch, and he's real life.
I know, but what is he?
I don't know.
Is it a real? It's not real.
It is. It's on Hulu.
Did you see it yet?
I've seen part of it.
Why haven't we watched it as a family? Don't you, all you nerds, love Stitch?
I did, kinda still.
Every one of you went through it. I'm obsessed with Stitch phase.
Yeah.
Every one of you. What is up with that? I feel like not
No.
just you and girls. Were rocking some Stitch stuff
No,
lately.
I mean, Sissy did not have
Yes,
a
she
phase
did.
of Stitch.
Yeah, she did
Yes,
big
she
time.
did. Yes,
Big
she
time.
did.
Then she grew out of it. Then Avery almost jumped into it. And now Avery's on the tail end of it, and you're jumping into it.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Sis never liked
When we go eat dinner in a little bit, we'll bring it up. She definitely did.
She definitely did because your mom, as soon as I started loving Stitch, she started telling me how your sister went through a huge Stitch phase too.
Wow, that is tough to say. Huge Stitch phase.
Sister went through a huge Stitch phase.
I'm not even going to try it. I might accidentally say a bad word. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right, so that's exciting. Anything else to close out the movie? We gave it a rank. Talked about snacks, all that good stuff. That's fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. What else we got going on? We got softball still going on. One of the things that I think is I was going to talk about the best and the worst summer moments so far, but we're just so new into summer. There's not a lot of moments. We're going to skip that. I want to do a quick little segment of summer snack attacks. And what I mean is summertime, it's known for snacks. It's known for different meals. I mean, you guys are so used to going to lunch and eating school lunches or bringing a school lunch, but summertime is a little bit of a different vibe. And I know we've had like a phase where we did homemade Lunchables, where we did it ourselves, ham croissants and stuff like that. Is there any snack that you're really craving that you're going to probably eat way too much of this summer?
Yes,
Ooh, what is it?
Doritos with the French onion dip.
Oh, yeah, you have been crushing nacho cheese Doritos and French onion. Hell of a good dip. Right? All right. Isla, is there anything that you're looking forward to this summer, having some snacks with?
Didn't you just say you're not gonna swear?
That's the name of the dip. ELLUVA. Helluva. That's the name of the dip.
It is.
I'm not swearing. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the name of the dip. We have it in the fridge. I'd prefer if you didn't say it on the podcast or in the kitchen, but we'll stick with French onion dip in the red container. Okay?
I haven't had this, I don't think, but I really want it. A croissant. I don't think I've had this.
No. They're pretty good. They're just like a different style roll. Avery was crushing croissants and ham, but she's got to get ready for some modified soccer this year. So,
I really want croissants.
all right, well, we'll pick them up and see if Avery's still addicted to them. How about that?
I still am. I cooked croissants by myself the other day with my friends, and we ate a whole container of croissants in an hour.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot. Like a tube one?
Yeah.
What did we throw down in the kitchen yesterday and make? Maybe the viewers and listeners would love to steal this recipe.
We had biscuits. We put the biscuits in, like flatten them out and then put them in a muffin tin, and then we put a mix of vegetables, like a frozen vegetable mix, can of chicken, and chicken, like the chicken breasts in a can.
Chicken, like the can of chicken cream soup or whatever.
Cream of chicken.
Cream of chicken soup. Why was that so hard for both of us to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then we mixed them together, a bunch of seasonings.
Yeah.
Then, what did you say? What we used? We used a muffin tin.
Yeah.
Yep, and then filled them up, baked them up, and what was the final product? What were they?
They were chicken pot pie muffins.
They were good, weren't they, Isla? Wait, you didn't have one, did you?
I don't like chicken pot pie or any of the stuff in it.
We have a picky eater in the house, and I'm sure everybody in the house has a picky eater. So why don't you guys drop a comment, help Isla feel better, and let everybody know the picky eater in the house, what is their go-to? Because it seems like anything with peanut butter, except for Reese's apparently now, waffles, Pop-Tarts, a lot of breakfast stuff is really Isla's jam these days. Toast.
Breakfast was my favorite meal.
Understand, but at some point you have to eat more than there. Now you're going to be a fourth grader. You're jumping into some youth sports, dude.
I know.
If you want to be a good pitcher, you got to get some meat, right? Make you big and strong, do some push-ups. All right. So also with summertime, you guys have been in the kitchen a little bit more than normal. What's you guys see anything weird or something that you would define weird that's in our own fridge? Because there's a lot of stuff in there that hopefully you guys aren't like, there's nothing to eat, because there's a lot to eat right now in that fridge.
Yeah.
But is there anything that you looked in there and was like, whoa, that is weird. Why is that in there? Or do we have a pretty somewhat normal fridge?
I can't picture everything in our fridge right now.
I know.
What you got, Isla?
Cool Whip container, and I thought it was Cool Whip, and I opened it up, and it's an onion.
Oh, that's where that onion went. That screams your mom written all over it. I would have put it in a plastic bag. She went Cool Whip. That's an interesting surprise. Did you take a bite?
No. I put it right back in because I almost cried.
You don't cry unless you cut them. You can't just grab an onion and smell it and you're going to cry.
So I was like,
Okay, I got you. We had a little bit of some excitement, if that's the right word, in the house this morning. Did you guys hear all about this, or want me to tell you what really went down?
I heard all about this.
Okay, well, do you want to break it down from a kid's perspective of what really happened, or should I tell the story?
You tell the story.
So there I was. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. The wife starts shaking me. There's a bat in here! And for everybody who doesn't know, I am terrified of bats. Fied, capital T-E-R, fied of bats. Turns out Meg doesn't love them at all. There's a lot of things that we are both fairly tough about. Bats isn't one of them. So she says there's a bat crawling next to the bed, up the wall, or it was on her
nightstand.
It was on the nightstand.
On her less fang.
Yes,
pajamas.
Which is ironic. She had Halloween pajamas that probably had bats and those fake teeth on it and everything.
Yes.
The bat was crawling on that. So I was like, okay, I'm annoyed. I'm gonna get this bat and release this bat, but I didn't know how to catch it. So I was running around looking for something to catch it in, couldn't find anything. So I go up the stairs, go into your room, You didn't even know.
Meg told me about this morning.
Grab the tennis racket, because my thought was I could get the racket and cover it and then shoo him out the window. Woo, see ya, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I get back down there. I'm going to do this. We can't find the bat.
Ow.
We can't find it. So we call Papa. I'm like, Papa, there's a bat in the hut. He comes over too. There's not a bat in here. You're crazy. I'm like, I'm telling you. Can't find it. We tear apart this room. Me in there. Guy's scared of bats. I'm in there. Looking for it. Looking for it. Can't find it. I'm like, Meg, we cannot find this thing. So Papa's getting ready to leave. Doesn't she walk over, open the curtain, and there is the bat. Inches away from Meg. So she goes running out. I go running out. Papa comes in, scoops up the bat, releases it outside. And that is how we started our Monday morning. This is a spoiler alert at the time of the recording. That's how we started our week, with a little bat. Big bat. It was a big bat. It wasn't just a baby bat. It was a full-size bat, just chilling in our room. And then it was like, all right, I wonder how long it's been in there. I wonder if that was the one that we heard in the kitchen a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
That was
I told-
in the
that's what I
wall.
thought.
That's what I told Meg this morning.
That's what I thought.
And it's been in here, flying around our house for a couple of days. And then finally, it ended up in our room somehow.
Good thing I closed my door at night.
Our door's closed at night, too.
It can crawl underneath your door.
Yours, too.
Good thing it didn't go under my door.
I know. They never find it in your room.
I need to start.
You need to start, what, cleaning?
No,
Burn.
I need to start putting. Wanna what we should start doing? Rolling up towels and shoving them under our doors.
It's a bad idea. Because what if it's an emergency? We got to get into your room. And we can't because there's a towel there. And then when you toot, it's going to just stay in there and it's going to go nowhere.
That's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
But do you know what I mean?
It still could get by even with a towel there. A bat, from what I've been told, if it can get its little tiny nose in somewhere, it can get in the rest of it. The rest of its body, it's not like normal bones like our hands say. When you get here and it stops, I guess if they can get their nose, they can go and sneak in anywhere.
So.
And they don't hurt you. Bats don't hurt you. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not scared that they're going to hurt me. There's just something about a rat with wings flying around the house. If I see them outside, I'm fine with them. We saw them in the gym the other day. It's been the seasons of bats. It's anywhere.
You were freaking out.
It's anywhere Avery goes, there seems to be bats. I wasn't freaking out. You saw something different.
No, Mom even saw you were going.
No, I don't mind bats unless they're in my house in a very small, confined space, because that means I know that I have to get rid of said bats, and I just don't like them. We need to have these cats be a little more active and help us get rid of these bats.
They can just be like, hello.
Hello, get out of my house, you bat.
I will bite you if you don't.
Like that? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so yeah, that's how we started the week. Never a dull moment. Don't have a lot of weird things in the fridge. That's cool. Let's, how about this? I'm going to ask 3 trivia questions and see if you know these. And just give me a guess. They are tough, and they're supposed to be tough, funny, and I'll be super impressed if you get them right. Are we ready? What's the capital of Alaska? Do you guys know?
Oh my god, I learned all the capitals of the states when I was in pre-K with my great-grandma, and I forgot all of them, except ours.
What's ours?
I'm in 3rd.
Albany.
Okay, what you got? Isla, any
I
guesses?
don't know. I'm in 3rd grade. I never learned.
I know Phoenix, Arizona. I know Dallas. No, what is Texas? I did know it at some point.
Austin, I believe.
Montgomery's one.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Well, either way, Alaska's is Juneau.
Juneau.
All right, this is a personal choice, so there's not technically a wrong answer, but I want to know this. Would you rather eat only broccoli for a week or never have ice cream in your life again?
Broccoli for a week.
Broccoli
I love
for a
broccoli.
You would eat broccoli for a week, Isla? You would take a bite and go and be all dramatic. That's the only thing. You have to eat broccoli every day for 1 week.
Okay, I'll
Love
eat
broccoli.
1 piece of broccoli each day, like cut it up in half, and eat 1 half each day. And then I can have ice cream for the rest of my life.
Okay, you guys heard it here on the show. We will now be implementing broccoli every day into Isla's life for 1 week.
I will gladly eat broccoli every single day.
Me too. I like broccoli.
I love broccoli.
All right, last one. How many states border Canada?
Oh, I don't know this. I'm gonna.
Okay, take a guess. You got a number in your head, Isla?
Nope.
Take a guess. Talking to the mic.
15.
Ooh, okay.
Was that close?
I'll tell you after. I can't give any clues to over here.
13.
Ooh, one of you is actually correct. The correct answer is 13.
I counted.
Wow. You know the states that well?
I actually do.
Wow, that's impressive. How many states do we have, Isla?
How many states?
Yeah, we don't have time to count them. You don't know how many states are in America?
Oh, 13.
There was the original
I
13.
meant 15, 50, 50, 50, 50.
50. Thank you. You totally saved yourself. Wow, I was about to say you're
That's
moving.
continents.
I was about to say that school is not doing you any rights.
Me right.
13.
13 states. Well, that was good. States in Canada. I'm impressed. I was not expecting that you guys were going to do that. Do you guys want to go be a fridge detective real quick, and then we'll get out of here and go eat some dinner?
Yes.
All right, Isla, I'm going to need you to cue the fridge detective song.
Fridge detective, we're gonna get this fridge right. We're gonna rate this fridge from 1 to 10. And we're also gonna find out who is living with this fridge in their house. So, that is it for my song.
Yay! I like how our theme song changes all the time. Shout out Nima, she loves it when you sing fridge detective song. So
No. Did you actually send that to her?
no, she actually listened. Question mark? All right, here we go. This is the fridge. Take a look at the fridge. We can zoom in this week. So, not really sure what this is. Mayonnaise?
Looks like jelly.
Wait, can I tell
Peanut
you what
butter?
first caught my eye?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. What first catches all of our eyes?
Okay. So what first catches my... Oh my god.
Can we have the English version, please?
What first caught my eye was the pink container up in the corner. Because for me, that looks like... It doesn't look like it close up, but it looks like the crumble cookie, one of the cake ones they put in that kind of dish. And that's...
The first thing I think when I see that pink is Pepto-Bismol. Hey, Pepto-Bismol.
That was the second
Upset
thing that...
stomach. Diarrhea. I messed the song up. All right, Isla,
That's
what was the first?
second thing.
What was the first thing that jumped in that you saw in this fridge? The very first thing, and you're like, "What's that?"
The yellow bottle over there with the green cap.
This right here?
Yeah.
Probably what, some
Lime
lemon
juice?
juice or lime juice?
Lemon.
Something. Yeah, it's hard to see.
Look at that Japanese bottle.
Sugar-free Japanese
Can't
award-winning
say that.
G. Hodges. All right,
literally
the first
says
thing that jumped
Japanese.
the first thing that I saw. I know there's all sorts of things in here. I thought this would be the first thing that jumped out to Isla. A huge thing is sour cream, but this kraut, this whole big old bag of sauerkraut, jumped out to me, and I was like, "What?" And kraut. It's crunchy, apparently delicious. Cleveland. I don't know anybody that loves kraut that much to have a huge bag of it. And it looks like, look at, we got a little bit of some hot sauce or alcohol hiding behind there. Maybe even some weird bags of, I don't know what that is. Butter?
Maybe I have kids and the kids are like, every time they see it, so they hide it.
Oh, what's this? Some pasta maybe? Does that look like some pasta? We got some Ketone IQ, high performance energy drink, some panko crumbs. This looks like somebody peed in a bottle.
No.
It looks like gravy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It looks like the gravy my grandma made.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you both went gravy instead of pea. There's some more
That
fermented.
does not look like pea. If that's what color your pea is, you need to go to the doctors.
You're correctly right. I drink plenty of water. It does not look like that. We got some more leftovers. We got some whole
those
milk.
look like like the curly garlic breads.
Garlic knots.
Yeah.
We got some stock, bold and smooth, unsweet black. I'm assuming that's coffee. Some other nasty. A lot of leftovers here. Leftover. This is what I thought you would. Ooh, some pepperoni. I loves some pepperoni. Some cheese there. Maybe they make some homemade Lunchables as well. I thought you'd see this huge thing of sour cream.
We had that sour cream at my mom's.
Yep. We got the Primal Kitchen, some dressings, some more Primal, some standard mustard.
I think they really like milk because they have like 3 heavy cream bottles and 2 big cartons.
Well, I'm guessing based on the condiments, based on the leftovers, based on heavy cream and stuff like that, it appears they like to really cook, so they make their own sauces and everything like that. So
I have a guess on what the bottle is with the person on it.
We already know it. It says it right here. It's sugar-free Japanese soy sauce.
I knew it was soy sauce.
There you go. Good guess. And shout out to them. Real Heinz ketchup, 57, baby. It's the best ketchup. I mean, we've examined. They got a water filter here, so that's a good spot for it. This is a nice fridge. This is a very nice fridge. Do we have any guesses on what we have going on here? Double milk, both July 13. You guys look at the dates when you buy milk?
Yes, I do. I found
I
the
do
one
as
with the
well.
highest date.
All right, let's go Isla first because we've been going Avery first with everything. What is your guess?
My guess is a couple with two childs. The mom works home and the dad is works at you know how you do like a bunch of other companies. You know how you do companies.
Like a content creator?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then the mom works at home, and the kids they've got a little, a middle, and an older. The older's like
So 2 kids just went to 3?
14. I never said 2 kids.
Oh, I thought you said 2. My bad. Okay, 14.
14 and 10-year-old.
Okay.
And a 3-year-old. And I think that the guess is because that kind of does look like what you said.
Okay, gotcha. Good guess. I
And
like
they
it.
could be hiding it from the kids.
Gotcha. All right, Avery, what's your guess?
I think it's a married couple, and they're both chefs that work at like a restaurant.
Okay.
And so they love to like cook, and they have, I want to say, one teenager.
Okay.
Because they have lots of energy drinks, or like that energy drink.
The energy
and I
the
think
coffee.
she's like an athlete.
Okay. My whole entire time kept saying this is a single person that loves to cook. I was gonna. My gut says this is a single female that loves to cook. You know, maybe every once in a while has somebody on a date over. But now I'm thinking maybe it's like a boyfriend girlfriend. Maybe it is a couple. You guys have kind of. I don't think there's any kids. Nothing in this fridge to me says I got kids. Lots of leftovers. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff for cooking. Pretty organized, but still kind of all over the place. I don't know. Definitely healthier. Definitely love to cook. They got some unique stuff. They got some expensive condiments and stuff like that. So anytime I think people have expensive name brand stuff, they probably don't have kids because kids are expensive.
Yeah, that's why I said one teenager, because
Yeah.
teenagers are at that age where
They're expensive.
Yeah, and like I don't know.
So
Yeah.
that's my guess. But these are good. Look at that. That looks like a sandwich or something. But either way, pretty clean, organized. I mean, they got a little milk section. This is good. This is good. This is a nice fridge. And Isla, hit us with the Fridge Detective outro song.
Yeah. We just found who owns this fridge. We all had different answers, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. That's all.
That's good. Okay. So I did go into the comment section because again we find our fridges on Fridge Detective on the Reddit, and somebody did comment and says if you have kids, they always say there's nothing to eat.
Did they actually?
I read
And the person that put it out there says I have a toddler, and the toddler's always looking in there and asking for bacon. I have to have it ready for him at all times. He's mildly obsessed.
Oh, toddler.
And then
So
also-
Isla was right. She said
3-year-old,
which
so
is toddler.
yeah, and it says that nobody in your house is lactose intolerant. That's for sure. And it says true. We love lactose around here. Ha ha ha. And the username is charred steak fat. So it could be a dude, could be a girl, but at least it sounds like there's a family, or it could be a single mom or a single dad. So there's at least an adult and at least a toddler. So shout out to you guys. I had no kid vibes. You guys, as kids, picked up on the kids.
I was
vibe.
gonna say a little kid because of how much milk they had in their fridge. But
Whole milk too. Usually younger kids.
that's why I was gonna say
done.
that, but then I'm like, well, they don't have anything else that gives kid vibes but the milk, so I
Yep.
didn't.
Well done. You guys
There
are
was-
turning into quite the fridge
But
detectives.
there wasn't any bacon in there.
I know. Well, the kid apparently is obsessed with it, so he's going to eat it up. And you would keep bacon in the freezer.
Yeah.
not the fridge, unless it's already been cooked. But who has leftover bacon? I mean, come on. We cooked a bunch on the grill the other day, and yeah, we were 2 pieces a little bit short because maybe I accidentally had it on some aluminum foil and forgot that I had a hot end and a cool end in direct heat on a Weber charcoal grill, and the bacon turned out in burnt. And then we had a little bit of a fire and had to spray with the hose. But hey, that happens every once in a while, right?
Actually sprayed with the hose?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a start of a little bit of grease fire in the ash catcher in the bottom. That happens on the big jobs. What do you think? Want to wrap up this episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate both of you taking some time out of your day. Did you guys enjoy this or no?
Yeah.
It really makes me happy when we get to do this. So, well, does anybody have anything that they want to say, or do we
Yes.
just want to go bye-bye?
Yes.
Okay.
Go buy yourself a ladybug set.
Okay, go buy yourself a ladybug set. Avery, got anything? Best of luck to everybody at camps this week, next week. Shout out to Coach Backus and all of the staff at the camp the following week, because I know it's a lot of hard work. So make sure you thank your coaches at the end of the days. Work as hard as you can and go in with a good attitude, all right? All right. Well, take care, everybody. That was Stay Out of My Fridge. I do have one last thing that I got to say. The fridge is pretty stocked up. It is hot out. It's nice and cool. So, Avery, Isla, stay out of my fridge. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Knock. Who's there? It's the podcast you adore. Stay out of my fridge. We're back, ready to explore. Gotta tell a tale, gonna make you laugh, gonna make you smile. So buckle up tight. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're diving deep into your fridge where secrets